I'll see you in the pub at lunch, or do we have to make do with Jarvis?
I might just have a sandwich at work.
You see, the old magic's leaving me. Come on, shake yourself, I'll walk you to work. Because I'm such a romantic.
No, you go ahead. I don't want to make you late.
Do you know, the sun's shining and the birds are singing and there's a bright golden haze on the meadow and all that. Why do I feel it's full of black clouds in here?
Do you know, I think I might give Moosley a try.
Are you not well? Oh, that's me changing the subject back, by the way, after you felt the need to change it in the first place.
Why would I not be well?
Well, I don't know, do I? That's why I'm asking. I mean, you was in bed not 2 minutes after your tea last night.
I do work, you know. Am I not allowed to be tired?
Am I doing something wrong?
Well, you could do a bit less mithering. Don't forget your flask.
Oh, hello. Hope you're still not ignoring me.
Sorry?
Oh, last night I shouted when you were coming out of the pub, but you seemed miles away.
Joseph, take Jean down to the playground. I'll be right behind you. Go on, go. I honestly don't remember.
Oh, well, forget about it. I have.
No, I'm really sorry. I've just had so much on that I don't know if I'm coming or going.
Oh, tell me about it. You know, if I have to put up with charity for much longer... Anyway, I'll see you later.
Oh, excuse me. I don't suppose you'd be interested in Petree Cottage?
Dubai?
It might solve your housing problem.
It's very kind of you to think of us, but actually, we're looking for something a bit bigger. Something a bit more like yours, if you ever get sick of it.
Wait.
How is everything?
You see me coming looking for you. I found a place in Manchester. They've just been on, so that's me all set up by the looks of things. New house, new job. Just need to get this sorted now.
That should only take a couple of weeks. I'm pleased for you. Well, that you're pleased for yourself, I mean.
Yeah, that's what I need. Still haven't told Chloe yet, mind. Don't reckon she's going to be too chuffed when she finds out she's going to be out on her ear.
I can't see her struggling that long, can you?
I think it's what they call charm.
It's not what I'd call it, but still. See ya.
See you.
Yeah, and if you'd gone a loafing when I said we wouldn't have to pay for this lot, would we? 2 egg and bacon on toast, love, and plenty of brown sauce.
Yeah, well, if Shadrach hadn't come home drunk and left the door open, then pigs had never got in the first place. I wouldn't mind if you were on a wage.
Huh? I'm still a working man. I need my sustenance.
So go and catch it, then.
Shut up, will you? You'll have me locked up.
Don't tempt me.
And what's up with her?
Oh, she must still be upset about what I said yesterday about her, Frank.
Yeah, well, if she needs counselling on having sons in the nick, she's come to the right ones with us.
Shh, will you?
Yeah, I'm shushing. What about you before? Anyway, I'm on her side. Touched.
Huh?
By fellow parental feeling.
Yeah, well, don't you dare say out to anybody or you'll be touched.
Eh?
By a rolling pin round the head.
2 bacon and egg.
I don't think there's any shame in it, that's all.
Look, just drop it now, will you?
You can have as much brown sauce as you like, Zach. Take no notice.
If you're thinking of asking for a pay rise, keep it small, will you? Jimmy's talking about taking on another couple of drivers.
No, Debbie wants to move in here with us.
Well, it's nice to see you and get straight to the point. What do you want?
I'm going to tell her she's best off stopping where she is. She's hardly going to like it, though, is she?
Oh.
Whatever you decide.
Everything okay?
Am I doing something wrong?
No, just saying how you're doing, you know.
I'm just getting on with my work, that's all.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
How's your stand, Lisa?
Oh, not too bad, considering he's finding it still a bit too much in there.
I was thinking about getting him a card. Get us all to sign it, something silly. Let him know that we're thinking about him.
Oh, that's a nice idea. I'll take it with me next time.
Yeah, what do you think, Pearl? Cheer him up. Let him know that he might be a prisoner, but at least he's not a slave like us.
If you like.
I thought you were supposed to be helping me.
No, I've down tools because you're an health hazard.
Shadrach, come and have a drink. You're making me tired just watching you.
Hey, don't put him off. He's working up to his annual bath.
Glad somebody's enjoying themselves. I've got to get this locked out of the way before Andy gets back.
Hey, look, don't go working too fast. You'll have him thinking he's not giving you enough to keep you going. That's Zach's law. Make every job expand to fill the time available, and then make sure you still have them finished.
Don't be back yet.
What's it got to do with you, shrimp?
Just wondering, that's all.
Is there some important message you want communicated?
You can ask her if she wants to come up to the cricket with Willie was after.
Make sure you keep your bails in your pocket.
Be quiet, Shadrach, unless you want a serious farming accident. You know what? I bet she made a list and that went straight in at #1. Now stop mithering and clear off.
Just go and tell Andy skiving.
Be shotted. Not like me with Lisa.
Be a miracle if our Debbie comes seeing me, never mind him.
Well, come round later. You never know, you might be back in favour.
You reckon?
No, but you're guaranteed to see each other.
Why is it we always think we're sorted, but women control everything?
I've only just figured that out. That's Zach's other law. Shadrach, go and make us a butty while you're not doing much.
Blimey, you've been for a long walk between you.
Doesn't do him any harm.
Sure it's doing him good. What can I get you?
You said we need milk. No, we have milk. Kitchen roll. We need some kitchen roll.
You've been enjoying yourself, haven't you? It'll take you half a roll to get you cleaned up, lady.
I'd rather we left that as my job, thank you.
Sorry, I was trying to be friendly. What's up with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. She'll just have to go somewhere else. Come on, Josie.
Oh, nice.
What's all that about?
I think she thinks I upset her.
Did she say anything?
Well, nothing that made any sense.
Hang on, Zoe.
I am not a bad mother.
Listen, whatever was said, I'm sure she didn't mean any offence. I mean, it's Emily. She loves kids.
I'm quite capable of looking after my own children.
And no one ever said you weren't.
Listen, Zoe, don't forget I'm picking up Jean tomorrow morning. Zoe?
What's up? What, they let you in?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to catch you before you went back to work. I'm selling up. As soon as I can get out, and Matt King's having the house like we talked about. So
Chloe goes back to being of no fixed abode. Great. How many times is that now?
I'm sorry, there's not a lot I can do about it, really. I thought the sooner I said, the sooner you can start looking for somewhere else.
Well, I haven't got much of a choice, have I? Still, there's cheap single accommodation going everywhere you look round here. Not.
I could always offer you a drink in a pathetic effort at compensation.
It's a start. Come on.
I'm glad I've seen you. I got a letter back from Sam.
Oh, you're doing well there, love. Wish I could get him to write to me.
Oh, it must be terrible for him in there with all those reprobates. I mean, there's all sorts. Now, he said he's so bored that he started reading a book.
Oh.
And, he's taking it one day at a time. Now, I don't know whether he meant the book or prison life in general.
Everyone seems very interested in prison goings-on at the moment.
Edna's just telling me about Sam.
Well, I won't keep you from getting back.
Oh, is that it?
Pearl?
Just wait for me a minute. I've got to go and see if Leonard's in the pub.
Well, hurry up, will you? They're all going mad for a brew back there.
Give me a brandy, please.
You're right, Pearl. A bit pale, if you don't mind me saying, love.
Well, that's why I'm asking for a brandy. Make it a double.
You sure? Very impressed. I'd get you that myself if I'd had any brass, but I haven't, so I'm not doing.
That'll be the day when you buy anyone a drink.
No, that's where you're wrong, Flower. Solidarity. Couldn't refuse to buy a drink for a woman in your position.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Drawn together by a common bond of experience. Anyway, your secret's safe with me.
Now, why do I suspect all is not well?
Well.
Where's all the brew stuff? You've told your husband about my Frank Bernard, and my nerves are shot as it is. But who else have you told, Edna? Oh, well, it'll be all over the place by now, won't it?
Calm down, Pearl. I've said nothing. Now, Zach knew about it before you and me had even talked about it. I mean, he might be thick, but he's not stupid. He's not going to tell anybody, and neither am I.
But he was full of it just now.
Yeah, to you, maybe, but to no one else.
And how long will that last? Oh, I can't stand any more of this.
Oh, Pearl, where are you going? We're supposed to be going back to work.
Just trying to be nice to Pearl, that's all.
Well, I wish you'd get the flaming trap shut.
Well, it's your own fault for being a nutter.
Well, it's nice to be home and have everything feeling normal.
I'm sorry, love.
Yeah, it's what Lisa calls...
Yeah, reasoned debate. But there's not much reasoning with you.
Oh.
Right, well, before you get back to your little discussion, don't do me anything to eat, because I'm meeting Mum in half an hour.
Oh, have you decided what you're going to do yet, love?
Well, Dad's sort of going to talk about me moving in and that.
Well, just as long as you know, you're always welcome back here. Wouldn't you miss all the rowing?
So it's time for me tea or what?
Well, it's nice to see nothing's changed while I've been away. Mwah. Some places they do 2 and some they do 4, but that's far too many.
Right. So you're all right then, eh? Good job I don't mind about postcards, eh?
Well, if you're really that interested, he had a great time, thanks.
That is Zach's other law, women.
So is there anything else I've missed?
Well, me asking Mum if I can move in with her and her freaking out.
You what? At Tom King's?
Well, yeah, it'd be great if she went with it and I'd get to look after Noah.
Aye, they'd be dead posh.
And she's just like, yeah, right. But I suppose I just have to charm her with my French sophistication, won't I?
Enemy.
Leonard,
What's going on?
I've done something really stupid.
Well, either way, I'd feel better for an explanation before you cleared off.
I didn't know what else to do.
Tino, I knew you were sickling for something, but we're hardly kids, are we? If something needs sorting, then let's sort it. If I've upset you, then tell me instead of sneaking off.
I was going to call you.
Nah, you could say anything on the end of a phone. I want to know what's going on now, not when you've made something up, and that's hardly an overnight case, is it?
There are things I haven't told you.
Well, now is your chance. There's not much I can't take at my age. We've all got stuff we'd sooner be quiet about. But I can't force it out of you.
Everything I've said about my Frank Bernard, well, not everything. Some of it's true. He didn't turn out quite like I'd hoped, so I sort of made him up.
But you do have a son, Frank Bernard.
I'm not proud of him. He spent the last 5 years inside.
Oh.
Hiya. Come here, T. Big sis, you.
No, Debbie, darling, he's only just been fed.
That's all right. You can be sick on me if you want, can't you? And especially if it's something I'm going to have to get used to.
Look, just sit down, really, please.
Do you want to order or shall I wait?
Yeah, whatever you've got that is dead expensive and dead fattening because she's paying.
Look, before we all get too settled in...
And we all know what your cooking's like, so I'd best make the most of it.
Debbie, slow down, will you? There is no room with us as it stands, darling. OK, so you better off stopping where you are.
What a surprise. Whose idea is this, your boyfriend?
He's been very good about it, if you must know. Look, you're all right stopping with Zach and Lisa. I mean, look at you, you're bigger than me, nearly. And you do not want your mother there every time you turn around. And we'd only drive each other nuts arguing anyway. You know what we're like. Hey, and you'd only be next door anyway.
I should have known.
Known what? Listen, Debbie, I promise you nothing. You were the one going on about it. Look, love, we have just no space, and it's not like you won't be able to see Noah whenever you want.
No, whenever you want.
Can we just have something to eat and we will work this out, right? Because that's why we're here, isn't it now? Come on.
No, everything has to be on your terms, doesn't it? I feel sorry for him because he has no idea what he's in for.
Look, if this is just about Noah, I'm all for you seeing him. Of course I am, but he's got a nanny now as well, you know.
Oh, well, doesn't that make you special?
Sit down, Debbie.
Why should I?
Because we're going to sit down and eat like civilised people, and you are not going to make a scene in public, Jamie.
It's only Emily.
You ready to order then?
Yes, of course I'm annoyed. But I'm more annoyed to think you'd slope off without telling me.
I was frightened of what you'd say.
So the lad's in prison. It happens. But I still can't understand why you didn't tell me. I mean, fair enough, we don't want it spreading down the village, but we do live together.
I'm that ashamed of him. And I'm ashamed of myself for letting it get to me like this. And the longer I kept quiet about it, the harder it was for me to say anything.
What is so bad that you've kept it bottled up for so long? You're going to make yourself poorly worrying. I don't know, maybe it's none of my business.
No, you've a right to know.
So, go on.
He did something really bad. He took money from people, a lot of money.
What, like fraud, you mean?
I don't know what they call it. All I know is I'm that ashamed of him and everything he's done that I just buried it. I put it out of my mind.
Well, he must have been good at it. For him to bang him up for 5 years. Murderers get out before that these days.
All I know is he did a lot of harm to a lot of people.
Yeah, you as much as any of them. I can see that.
No, Leonard, you've no idea.
But you've still got a son.
Don't you think I don't know that? Don't you think I'm reminded of that every day of my life? Just let it drop, will you? You've no idea.
Hi. You busy?
Just doing some paperwork, usual stuff.
Just wondering if you'd had any more thoughts about what we said yesterday.
Which part specifically?
Well, the poaching. You know, it's going to cost us if it starts affecting stock on the shoots.
Did you not say that you were going to organise something?
Well, you said you wanted to think about it. You know, it's whether the cost of stopping it's going to outweigh the losses we've already got.
Is that something I'm supposed to know about?
I don't want to make any financial decisions without going through you.
I thought I was paying you to take responsibility. If you know what needs doing, then get it done. You don't need to keep coming to me.
The estate manager generally takes instruction from the owner, and especially on something like this where there's spending involved.
And now you're telling me my responsibilities?
Oh, I wouldn't presume. And definitely not when you're in this mood.
What's that, Jean? Did you hear something?
No, I don't think so. Well, I just...
Excuse me.
Sorry, we were just having a bit of a woman's chat.
Well, I was hoping to indulge in the sin of chocolate cake when no one was looking. Don't suppose you'd care to join me, seeing as I haven't seen you in nearly a month? Or maybe just let me in on the problem?
I thought I was going to be moving in with Mum, but I'm not. She don't want me.
That's not quite how we just described it.
It's what it amounts to, though, isn't it?
Here. You haven't told me about France yet.
Well, look, do I have to? Not that I didn't miss you, though.
Debbie.
I missed everyone, except my mum.
Do you mind if I just nip to the shop while Jane's playing? I'll take her out as soon as I get back.
You've left her on her own?
About 10 seconds ago. But if you'll sit with her...
I just heard her crying.
When I just left her. Jane? Look, she's happy enough playing. Oh, you'll have a cranky keep picking her up and putting her down.
I do know my own daughter.
Look, she was well away there.
Well, what was all the crying about then?
I'm not arguing with you, Zoe. I'll be back in half an hour.
Oh, it's all right, darling. It's all right. It's all right, sweetheart. It's all right.
There we are.
Oh, no, thanks. I've had enough.
I'd rather have you drunken asleep than crying and running off.
I'm sorry. Got a bit carried away before.
Yeah, well, never mind all that. You're here now and you're stopping where you are. If you've anything to be said, I'll wait till you're ready.
It's just got me all wound up with him coming up for parole.
He's not expecting to come and live here, surely. Look, did he work for a big company?
Let's not keep digging it up. It's enough to know that he did it. Look, I know I was stupid before, but I don't want this to change anything between us.
Well, you were the one halfway out the door with your bag packed.
Just all on edge with it all.
It's not some excuse to get rid 'cause you're sick, is it?
Never. No, I'd never do that. Look, why don't I stop being so daft? I'll go upstairs and clean my face, eh?
Yeah, you go on, look. I'm just going to go for a walk for half an hour.
You're all right, are you?
Yeah, I'm just a bit confused, that's all.
I'll be here when you get back.
OK.